Alright, so for numbers 2 through 9, you're going to be describing the transformations. Okay, so we're not graphing anything today on the homework. So for number 2, g of x equals a quantity of x minus 4 cubed. This tells me that, let me see, g of x is translated 4 units to the right. So because this is h, and remember, even though it says minus 4, we do the opposite, so it's actually moving to the right 4 units. Alright, for number 3, the 5 is the a value, and the negative just tells you that it reflects. So for number 3, we say that g of x is reflected over the x-axis, and the 5 tells you that it's vertically stretched by a factor of 5. Okay, for number 4, g of x, x cubed plus 2, so this plus 2 is your k value. So let me move this out of the way a little bit so I can write it here on this side. So this means that g of x is translated 2 units up. And that's the only transformation for this one. Okay, for number 5, g of x equals a quantity of 3x cubed. We could think of this as our b value. So remember, when b is greater than 1, it's actually a compression, not a stretch, because it's horizontal compression. So g of x is horizontally compressed. Oops. Sorry. I really messed this up. Now that's really horizontal, right? Horizontally compressed by a factor of 1/3, because we do b 1 over b. Okay. Okay, for number 6, we have the quantity of x plus 1 cubed. So right here, this is your h. So this is going to be, let me borrow from this one up here. G of x is translated 1 unit left. Okay, because remember, even if it says plus 1, we do the opposite. Okay, for number 7, this is a, and so it's less than 1. It's between 0 and 1, so that means that we have a vertical compression. So this is vertically compressed by a factor of 1/4. So number 8 minus 3, that's your k value. So that means that g of x is translated 3 units down. Okay, so for number 9, we can consider this the b value because it's inside parentheses with x. And then this negative here just tells you that it's going to reflect, okay, over the y-axis. So we'll start off with that one. G of x is reflected over the y-axis, and because b is less than 1, it's between 0 and 1, the 2/3 is less than 1. So remember how it does the, it doesn't do what it's like counterintuitive. So for this one, we're going to say that it's and horizontally stretched by a factor of 3/2. Because remember how we take the reciprocal of b? So horizontally stretched by a factor of 3/2. Okay, so that's all the homework.